I'm Andrew Johnson. I run the camera Obscura and World of Illusions here in Edinburgh. I think it's a bit of a maze at the moment. In my business, we have quite a lot of knowledge about a very limited area, which is principally TripAdvisor. Today I've learnt about Yelp, which has completely passed me by. It's obviously huge. I've known a bit about Foursquare, haven't really applied it. I'm now quite relieved we haven't put too much into it. What's really useful is to have somebody who can give a decent overview of what's happening in this very, very fast-moving field. And as a small tourism business, we certainly need help sorting out what's important and what's not. We've seen big growth in the past 11, 12 years at Camera Obscura. It's been growing every year. We must keep it growing. We feel that accidentally we've been doing some of the right things because we are getting much more contact. We've seen our web stats go up 6% in the past year, and they were pretty good a year ago, so I mean that's all go in the right direction. But the benefits, I think, are enormous for any tourism business that can really work out what things are going to make the difference. So coming to something like this just gives us some of those clues and also people to work with. The benefits would be more visitors, closer interaction with visitors, a much better idea of what their movements are and what they really want. But the main thing for me is about building the relationship with our visitors. At an attraction, they'll be with us a couple of hours. We actually have pretty good relationship with a lot of those visitors, but if there's a way digitally to make that bigger, then that seems an obvious thing to try and do. In our site, we have fantastic views. I'm keen to do something where you look at the views and you get more information about the views from our rooftop. So immediately there's a location-based one that would actually work in our situation. I'm also keen to deliver interpretation in people's in different languages, but not do it with loads of signs. So I'm thinking if there's a location-based one we can use, probably using QR codes and having somebody download on site. That could work, but I know there's problems at the museum with that. I think for Edinburgh, the more location-based stuff there is, obviously the better. It's very interesting hearing about Scavenger. Our business, a lot of visitors come because they enjoy the kind of puzzling side of what we do, and it was fascinating that you could set challenges. And we know our visitors enjoy this challenge aspect, so that would be something we'd have to do, maybe a challenge within the city, maybe like one of the other things we were hearing about from the museum. So I have to say I'm still quite fresh to this, so just taking it in. Years ago we did I think one of the first technology workshops, and it was to do with web and websites, and what was really good was they gave us a lot of support, one-to-one support with a consultant at that point, at that workshop and a little time later. And then having that contact thereafter was very helpful, because he told us really exactly what to do, so we could just do it. We didn't need to think about it too much. At the moment it's a combination of here's what's happening, here's the bigger picture, and then there's the other side of it, which is what does it mean for us, what can we do about it? We feel we need to do both, and we'll get some ideas of our own from the bigger picture, but the other side of it is that we'll also need at some point somebody to say, right, or we'll work out what to do and the Scottish Enterprise will help us to achieve it, or they will tell us more exactly what to do. Today we were told, we're given a very strong hint what to do, and we should be working with Yelp, for example. So that's a no-brainer. It's very useful.